we're going to gradually descend down towards the ground. And in that basic stance, spreading out through your feet and your ankles. Sweet relaxation up through low legs, bend through your knees. Bring the hips under in neutral. We can lift through rib cage just an inch or two. The shoulders, let's bring them forwards and up. Bring them back. Slide the shoulder blades together, slide them down your back. And you know what? Not only physically does that lead to deeper well-being, but also emotionally, psychologically. We're more open to receive. We feel stronger in ourselves. Let's bring the chin back in alignment, the whole spine aligned. Deep breath here. Expand the belly, expand the rib cage. And as you breathe out, leaving more space within to explore all of nature's ways. Let's bring the hip out to the side. Let's bend through the knee to keep the hip level. Back through center and out towards the other side. Through center. Slide. Center. Slide. Wow, doesn't that feel good already? Now what we're gonna do here is as you bring your hip out to one side, you're gonna bring your rib cage and your arms to the other side. So you've got that planted foot, nice bend through the knees, and the hip is coming one side and your rib cage and your arms are coming out to the other. That's giving you a deeper release through your waist. Slide, center, slide, center, slide, center, slide, center, we slide, center, slide. And you can rotate round through the hands in this circular motion, flex through your wrist and the fingers themselves. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring the hands out in front. Slow it down. We're going to roll the shoulders back and dip through your knees into center. Other side, roll the shoulders back, dip through your knee. Enjoying a figure of 8 motion now. Beautiful. And as we bring the hip into that figure of 8 motion, allow your hands and your arms to really begin to flow. Hands, fingers, hips, fluid in motion. You can bring that figure of 8 now into horizontal if you like. So the hips are coming out to the side, parallel with the floor. Into center here. I'm going to raise the hands upwards. Reach up for the sky. Press your heels, the balls of your feet, your toes into the ground. And release that. That's so good. Do that again. We're going to lift up. Reach for the sky through your fingers. Let's now bring the crown of the head to the sky. Now we're going to slide our shoulder blades down our back. Release your shoulders down, but still reach up through your fingers. And now you're going to lengthen through your waist, back and belly. Lengthen through your spine. Use your abdominal muscles and the pelvic floor to bring the hips into neutral. And then we're going to bring a gentle bend to our knees. And then we're going to do this release through psoas muscle. We're going to step the feet a little bit wider. Still hold this position if this feels good for you. It's going to work you here, but you're going to feel the benefits. We're going to bring our toes together a little bit as we take the heels apart. Yep. Now, keeping your hips in neutral, use pelvic floor muscles. Hold it there. We're going to bring our hands down. Keep your feet there. You're going to take your hands wide, way behind you. Bring the thumbs up on top. And now you're going to angle your hands gently up towards the sky. Open the palms out, ready to receive. Keep that position, really working through hips. Keep them in neutral. Bend through your knees if that feels more comfortable for you. You're going to feel that release. And then bring your hands down by your side. And as you do that, bring the shoulder blades round onto the back of your body and slide them down. Still active through your low half there. Well done. Take a deep breath here. And as you release that breath, we're going to release that stance. Bring your feet back into center. Shake it out. Just shake that out. And then I want you just to take a moment to notice how your posture has changed. So just come into a standing position in the way that you would have done. That unconscious position. Notice that your chest feels so much more open. Shoulders are lower and more relaxed. Your hips are much more neutral. The tailbone comes down towards the ground with much more ease. Thighs and hip flexors are released and relaxed. Notice as your weight on your feet has shifted so it's all the way around your entire body. This is forgotten knowledge, but we're bringing it back. We're going to bring the hip into that figure of 8, and now, as you come into that figure of 8, that vertical figure of 8 traveling up and down, notice the ease with which you can create that motion. Notice as you have much more flexibility just literally in that few moments. You have so much more flexibility through your hips. We've released psoas, muscle of the soul. A muscle that is linked to depression and anxiety, various psychological conditions that modern times can bring upon us. We've released that. And we've opened ourselves up to receive more of those feel-good chemicals that all of our joyful dancing can bring. We're going to bring our rib cage now on a figure of 8. You can make this slow and big or a little bit faster. Bend through your knees now. We're going to take a warrior woman stance. Gently bring your hands down towards your hips. So we're in this wide stance. Tuck the hips in neutral. That will feel easier now. Your palms are open towards the sky. Bring your elbows behind you. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. Open through your chest. We're going to hold this position just for a moment. So these gorgeous isometric positions that we're holding, we're resetting your entire being. Resetting your posture, your mindset. We're preparing you for a new way. We're going to be running a new program. One that we choose, one that we create, one that lifts us higher in all ways. Deep breath here. And as you breathe out, we're going to just release our hands and bring your legs to neutral. Walk your feet inwards, back to that steady position. And now we're going to shake out and shimmy down. We're going to shift our vibration. Woo! Bend your knees. Wee! Relax through your shoulders. And you want to feel that momentum throughout your whole body. Enjoy that sensation. You're alive. Whee! Bring it into center here. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, and sway the hips one side then the other. Make it nice and simple. And here, as you bring your hip out to one side, make sure that you're aligned. And then we can come into this gorgeous leaning side bend. You'll probably find that already through the movements that we did, you have lots of range of motion open to you there. Releasing through your waist, back, and belly. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, bring it all the way up through center. Take a breath in center. And in your own time, we can come out to the other side. Sinking deep into there. Keep it open through your chest. Nice and bright. Deep breath here. Wow. If you'd like to join me coming down towards your mat now. Coming down towards your mat, you might want to use a cushion or a blanket. Something that really works for you tonight. So we bring in some ocean sounds, cleansing and purifying for what's to come. Preparing us for everything we're about to create. As you come down towards your mat, you can rest in a cross-legged position or a similar. Perhaps resting your hips on a cushion or rolled up blanket. Resting your hands down on your knees, palms up to the sky. Notice already your shoulders want to rest in such positive, uplifting position. Activate through your pelvic floor muscles and through your low abs. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, coming into your own inner stillness. We can bring now our feet out in front. Let them touch together through the soles. You can slide your hands down through your legs to touch your feet. And perhaps enjoy giving your feet that gorgeous attention that they so deserve as they carry us through life and take us on new journeys. Isn't it good to give care back to our feet? So you can gently massage the tops of your feet and the arches. Let your toes have a kiss and cuddle. How they have longed to meet again. And now, making sure you're sitting up high on your hip bones, we can pivot forwards through our hips and bring your rib cage, that open, bright, positive stance through your chest. Bring it up and over the top of your feet as you pivot through your hips. And you can bring your forearms onto the inner thigh and the inner knee, and bring the knees closer to the ground as you come forwards and bring the rib cage up and over. We're opening up through the hips here and bringing alignment to the spine. In a moment, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you do that, when you breathe out, perhaps you'll find that a little pocket of space opens up for you. And you'll be able to move into that pocket of space. And you'll find that your flexibility in that moment increases. If you'd like to join me in trying that now, you can take that deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Lift your rib cage up and over the top of those feet. And as you release the breath fully, moving into that new space that opens up for you, that new flexibility, shaping your body and your future as you want it. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's gently release that. Releasing, returning through your hips, returning through the spine, all the way up. Trace your hands through the outside of your legs, up towards your hips. On the back of your hips, bring your hands up towards your kidneys. The warmth of your hands traveling into your kidneys. Let's bring the hands out in front. Let's warm them up further. You can bring the palms together, generate some of that energy that you've harnessed for yourself down into your hands. And then bring your hands around behind you, place them on your kidneys. One of the 3 major organs that release toxins from your body. One of the 3 major organs that regulate your well-being. And next time we'll focus on another. For now, we're going to enjoy a stretch for kidneys. You bring your feet back in cross-legged or similar position to that. We're going to cross our hands over our knees, one side, one the other. From here, we're going to bring our hands to the outside of our knee. Really come with a stretch there. And you're going to bend forwards and round through your back. And bring your chin down towards your chest. And with your knees, you're going to push away. You're going to push your knees away from each other. And with your hands, you're going to pull your hands closer together. And then release that tension and just rest there for a moment. Coming back into center, gently unwinding. And then we're going to reverse that. So whichever way you've crossed your legs and your arms, you're going to cross them the other way. If you're not sure which way you're doing it now, chances are you're doing it the way that feels weird. You're moving into the way that feels strange and different. Moving in new ways. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So continuing to move into new ways can open up new possibilities for us. And we're going to round through the back and leaning forwards, allow the back to round. Bring your hands to the outside of that knee. And here, you're going to press your knees away from each other and press your hands in towards each other. Relax through your neck. And then release that. And just rest there for a moment. And in your own time, gently unwinding. Coming back into center. Resting your palms upwards towards the sky. Here, if you would like to set an intention, you can go ahead and do that now. And whilst you set that intention, I'm going to count. from 1 to 7. And with each count, you can allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into that intention, deeper into that reality, so that on 7 you will experience all of the sensations that match that intention, and all the while receiving restorative relaxation in waves throughout your entire being. Are you ready? Good. We can begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, feeling those sensations growing stronger. 5, 6, 7. Now, deeply relaxed, deeply within that intention, experiencing that intention in all of its entirety. Each of your senses experiencing that as it is. Notice the colors and the shapes and the smells. Notice the tastes, the textures, the tones. Notice how joyful you feel. Notice the ease with which all of these experiences have come to you. Aligning with that vibrational reality. Tuning in now to your why. Tuning into your why. Ask yourself, why would you like this intention? Answer that question for yourself. And as you answer that question, know that the how is already aligning for you. Know that your manifestation power is stronger than you ever realized. We can nurture that power. We can help it to grow. Let's nurture that power and strength and creativity and joy and flexibility. Now, as we take a deep breath in, suspend the breath, enjoy that sensation of fullness, completeness, and then release that, creating more space for that to be so. Deep breath in, suspend the breath, full of joy. Feel that joy as it travels throughout your whole body, aligning with your soul and your spirit and your body, and breathing out. And one last time to seal that intention in to your realm of reality. Deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Rest high. Allow your higher self to take over as you release your breath. Your higher self will take care of the rest. You are in full alignment with all facets of you, and we will continue to nurture and grow. In a moment, I'm going to count from 7 to 1. And with each count, you will feel vibrancy and joy with relaxation in abundance. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxation and zingy, zestful joy radiate in equal balance to you and from you continuously. If your eyes are closed, you can gradually blink them open and notice how you feel now. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you can be informed of when the next video goes up. If you'd like to support the creation of these videos, remember you can head along to patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio, where you'll find a community of other enjoyers of these videos. See you soon. Bye.